outcome of that?
Denied, as you would call it, refused. Some positions I can't deny, like people who are better qualified, but at the same time,
Well, let me ask, let's backtrack, I guess. Did you have to test for those positions, take a written test?
yes, I did.
And did you, at any time, move past that step, past the test, move to the next round in the job application process?
After the examination you take, you receive your state civil service score, and then you receive an availability notice, whether it might be SCI Camp Hill, Huntington, Houtzdale. Then, once you get the availability notice, you send that back in, and then you're approved for the interview. I've been to all the interviews, and still refused, and got hired at Huntington, where I'm at currently now.
Okay. When did you start as a trade? You might have said it, told me earlier. When did you start as a trade instructor?
Approximately 2.5 years ago.
Okay. So let's talk about a trade instructor. What do you, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, what do you do on a day-to-day basis? What's your job function?
My job may vary from some simple task of working on a simple outlet in a clerical staff's office, or it might be working on a 3-phase electrical system in the kitchen, in the powerhouse. It can be anything from simple to very complex.
Okay. You come in the morning on a typical day, and you have work orders to do, correct?
Correct.
But then you get a work group. And who is your work group?
My work group consists of 9 inmates.
All right. And you're not only fixing electrical problems with those inmates, you're teaching them how to fix electrical problems.
Yes.
And is there any type of apprenticeship program with these inmates?
Yes, they also have an apprenticeship program where the education office approved they have to be a certain level, I believe it's a level 3, and then minimum time they can put in for the apprenticeship program.
And you're working with what level inmates? We heard earlier about level 1 through 5. What level inmates are you working through?
Mostly all 3s and 4s.
Okay. And where are you talked earlier about fixing an outlet in a clerical office. Are you also in the middle of a block fixing things?
Yes, we can be in the middle of the block, we can be in an office, we can be in the middle of the dining hall, in the middle of the kitchen area where there's 100 inmates working in there.
And what about tools? What type of tools do you have? Do you have any issues regarding tools?
Every day before we go out on job, we'll do a toolbox up. We write down every tool we have, accounted for in the toolbox with a sheet of paper as well. And it varies from a claw hammer, screwdrivers, drills, a utility knife, anything that, I mean, you're cutting wires, you're using a wire cutter, you're using a dike, anything that you can cut with.
Is the term tool control, is that a term that you use?
Yes.
Okay. What does tool control mean?
Accountability, as well as accountability of the inmates.
And is that one of the major issues that you face, this tool control issue?
Yes.
And why is that?
Well, tool control, I mean, an inmate can get a hold of one of your tools, and as well as I said, I have 9 inmates. I'm not only trying to fix a problem, I'm also trying to show them how to do something, teach them how to do something. They're using the tools. I need to keep count of them tools at all times. And I could be surrounded, like you said, I could be in the middle of the block where they're going to chow, they can go in the gun,
sign out the 9 inmates in the morning, who's responsible for the care, custody, and control of those 9 inmates? Now, are you mandated to wear a vest as a trade instructor?
Yes.
And you're at SCI Huntington?
Yes, I am.
Now, Jason Bloom testified earlier about the facility. What has been your experience in wearing the vest at SCI?
It's very uncomfortable.
Do you like wearing the vest?
No.
Why not?
It's a hindrance in your job, trying to perform. You might be crawling through a tunnel. And for me, crawling through a tunnel, crawling around under kitchen equipment, trying to fix something, do whatever. You're sweating. It's very annoying, to make it honest. It's very uncomfortable. You're sweating. You can't move around.
Okay. Do you feel that it provides you any additional safety?
No.
Why not?
In my years of experience as a CO and as an electrician, it has not helped me one bit whatsoever in the last 15 years.
Okay. Now, you've worked as an electrician in the Navy. You've worked as an electrician for the Department of Corrections. Are they the same? Are they different?
Totally different, actually. I mean, you can rank it up as the same, you're doing the same job, but at the same time, it's a different caliber of people. On the street, I'm working with you. I know you. You go to my house. We eat dinner together. We go out, whatever. I can trust you completely tomorrow when we're working here side by side. The guy I have to work with tomorrow, he might have killed his parents. Did whatever. I have no idea what he did. I don't want to know. But at the same time, I can't trust him. I do not know him. I cannot trust him.
Thank you very much.
Cross-examinations.
How you doing? I just have a quick clarification. One of the, if I understood your testimony correctly, you said you decided to take the position that you're in now, the corrections electrical position, because you wanted to get away from what I understood you to characterize as a less predictable working schedule.
I wouldn't call it less predictable. I'd want to clarify that as something that I have done in the past, and I want to be further on with myself.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I understood. So COs do have predictable schedules. You just wanted you wanted the day shift, a steady day job.
I want to deny that because this weekend when you're working, but your family is going on a picnic, it definitely creates a situation for you.
I completely understand. I just wanted to make sure I understood. Thank you very much.
Any questions from the panel?
I just have one. I mean, one of the other reasons you did this was because you wanted to get a pay raise.
Correct.
You were on pay scale 35, and the only way you were ever going to get a pay raise, because obviously you couldn't get it through promotion because you tried 3 times, the only way you could do it is take a different job.
Correct. I cannot deny that one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ready for the association's next witness?
At this time, we're going to call the food service instructors.
Yeah, even up here, we're having a little bit of trouble hearing the witnesses, so if you could keep your voices up, that would be helpful.
It is.
It supposedly it's on, but
One over in front of you.
They're gonna try and fix that after the break.
That was not working?
No, we sort of fried the, a mixture earlier.
Can we blame you for that?
No, no, thank you. Fried with the weapons put up on the,
Oh, I see.
Just state your name for the record.
Jason's fault.
Leanne Cellular.
Is the light on?
Yes, the light is on.
You gotta get real close.
Leanne Cellular.
All right, well,
Leanne, let's start with your testimony first. When did you start with the Department of Corrections?
I was hired May 10th, 2010.
And prior to being hired as a food service instructor, what did you do for a living?
I had two businesses of my own.
And was that in the food industry?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Was there a reason why you joined the Department of Corrections?
Well, at the time, I was going through a divorce, and so my businesses were no longer able to come to a settlement for that. And I have a family, I have children, and I was looking for a job that had decent health benefits, because that was something I was used to having to buy by myself through the business. So that was the main thing I was looking for.
Okay. And what was the process of getting hired as a food service instructor? Did you take a test? Did you get interviewed? How did that happen?
It was an interview. The interview consisted of a lot of questions pertaining to food service and food safety. And that was something I knew a lot about, so they did hire me.
Okay. And after you were hired, what type of training did you have to go through?
I attended the academy for 4 weeks
Okay.
in Elizabethtown.
All right. Was there any type of training back, where do you work? What facility do you work at?
I work at SCI Fayette, and we did have a week of orientation there, included with the training at the academy.
Okay. And after you came out of the academy, you started at Fayette, and describe for us, number one, in general, what a food service instructor does. What is your job duties and responsibilities?
The main responsibility is to feed the jail every day. Depending on what shift you're on, you are assigned to a certain meal, 2 meals if you work the morning shift, and 1 if you work the afternoon shift. You are in charge of different groups of inmates. The kitchen is sectioned off into different areas, and you are assigned to an area, and you are also assigned a certain number of inmates to help you complete the task.
Okay. And so the kitchen is going to feed all the meals for the facility for the day. How big of a kitchen is Fayette?
Fayette's kitchen is about the size of a football field.
Okay. In a normal shift, how many food service instructors are going to be in that kitchen at any given time?
Instructors, there are usually 6, sometimes 7. We also have 1 or 2 supervisors during the shift, and we have 1 or 2 managers who usually are in the office.
And during any given shift, how many inmates are in the